Wait a minute, y'all.
Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like, and share, and
The
comment.
boy done switched up on you.
Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like,
A
and
lying to
share,
me.
and comment.
And I know you lying.
Comment, like, and share,
Period. Yes, sir. Wait a minute, y'all. You guys look, if this is your very first time to this channel, first of all, shame on you. Where you been? But now that you're here, run over there and subscribe for me. And after you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. It's beside the word subscribe so that you will be notified each and every time that we upload a video. And then welcome to this great family. Now that you're part of us, there's some things that we do. And we do them every single day because they help us grow. Those things are comment, like, share, and go for the team. Comment, like, share, and go for the team. Comment, like, share, and don't forget to comment, like, share. Comment, like, share. Comment, like, share. Don't forget to comment, like, share. Comment, like, share. Comment, like, share. Don't forget to comment, like, share. Okay, you got to check out. We're going to pray, and we're going to get into the good dance. Here we go. Hey, man, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? How is y'all doing today? Y'all, over to the side. Big Ben is in the building, baby. Big Ben is here. Big Ben is here to help us out because we finna get to eating. Let's eat the nice refreshment. Here's Big Ben has nothing him and I score each other. Also, if I got my lips hot sauce. If you like your bottle, look way up in the top of the description box in blue. Hit that link, and right there you can get your lips hot sauce. And let's merge. Okay, you got today for the food, baby. We have got my mama's Catalina dressing. Catalina dressing, taco salad. The way you do this is, I got the hot and spicy taco seasoning. You take the taco seasoning, you brown your meat, you get it ready, let it cool down to, it still be warm, but kind of room temperature. You add lettuce, you add cheese, you add tomatoes. I have stewed tomatoes or diced tomatoes, whatever you want to say, because you know I can't eat regular tomatoes. But you put lettuce in it with the ground beef, after you done season it with the taco seasoning. The ground beef, the lettuce, you put cheese, you put tomatoes, and I put jalapenos in mine. And you add the Catalina dressing and you mix it all together. Baby. My mama served it with Fritos, but I have the Santitas. I got the Santitas because I love those. I love the salt content to it. Y'all know I like stuff salty. But let's get eating. Let's go. I got some extra salsa. I got some jalapenos over here. I got some lemons and some limes. And let's go, y'all. Let's go. Oh, it's so good. Y'all, this is so good. My mother used to make this for us, and I absolutely just love it. Let me get some up here for you. So I can give you a bite of it. Get your bite. See? It's all mixed together. See how it look? It tastes like heaven. Y'all, it's so good. My mom used to add Fritos in and mix it all up. Like a Frito pie. But as I got older, I liked it better, y'all, with just adding all the mix. Because when you put the Fritos in it, my mom ate it with the Fritos in it, and you could like eat it on crackers. We ate it several different ways, but it is delicious. And you make it just like I just told you. Brown your ground beef, put your taco seasoning in it, let it cool down some so it doesn't wither your lettuce so bad. Lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and that Catalina dressing. Perfect. It's so good. I just love it. Baby, I wasted some on the floor. Y'all, I'm sorry. I wasted something down here. And Gucci is on the prowl. Yes, he is. I'm gonna put a little LIPS hot sauce on top of this one here, y'all. Yes, sir. Y'all want some hot sauce on it? Get your bite. It's good, I promise you. Yes, sir. You guys are so good. Now, this is my mom's recipe. And I thought it was fitting for today's conversation because yesterday, it's so good. Like, it is so good, y'all. Like, it's good. It really is. It's so good. It's just good. Yesterday, we had a conversation about revenge parenting. About how parents, if they don't get along, they don't make it. How they put the children in the middle of things and use the children as pawns. Y'all want some more with some extra Catalina on it. Baby, it's good. It's good. I promise you, if you try it, you would thank me. It's so good. Yeah, that was our conversation yesterday. But there is something else about this conversation when it comes to children and parenting that I also want to talk about. And that is, y'all, this is so good. As a parent, you really don't understand that bad parenting, it really kills or degrades your child's future. It makes your child have inferiority complexes, and it also, a lot of time, really bad parenting, it puts your child behind the curve. Like, some parents, I don't judge anybody's life. You know, what you do in your life, the roads that you have to travel, and the things that you go through between you and God and your journey, I don't judge that. Nobody. But what I will say is, some people stunt their children, you know, doing stuff that shouldn't be done, in my opinion. I ain't judging it, because that's not my job to do that. But if your child got light bills and telephone bills and stuff like that in their name before they legal age, because you done messed up your light bill, you're stunning your child's future. You are. If you are not giving your child the tools and standing before them in some type of example of how a successful life, and it's not about money. When I say a successful life, excuse me, y'all, I mean teaching them to know God, teaching them the moralities of life and things of such, and teaching them what they need to know to succeed. You know, I remember my mom teaching me how to balance a checkbook. I remember my mom teaching me and telling me all the time that paying bills is just like you keeping your word. You know, your word is a bond. I was always told, you do all you can not to ever have to bother nobody about, especially money, or even that time. As a grown individual, everybody needs help. I'm not saying that they don't. Everybody do. Everybody gonna need some help here later. I don't care how much money you make, how much money you got. But what I'm talking about is standing before your children and being a responsible parent. You know, you don't not pay your light bill and play around with your bills and your rent. Some children get 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old. Excuse me, y'all, sorry, don't worry about it. Because this is important what I'm talking about. Some children have parents that when they get of age and get ready to start doing their own thing, you know, starting their credit and start buying things and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, they can't do it. They can't. Because their parents have used their name when they were a smaller child and ruined them before they ever get a chance to start their own life. You know? I understand that we as parents, sometimes we struggle. We go through things. We do. That's just life. That's how life goes. But I don't agree with parents dipping into their child's credit or using their child's name for stuff. And then the child get older, get their own apartment, trying to get out and get their stuff started. And now they got to pay out bills that you made for them when they were a child just to, you know, get their life started. If you go through life all while you raising your children, you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul, if that's all that a child sees, if that's all that a child is accustomed to, how are they going to get ahead of the curve? And I'm not saying that you got to have a lot of money. I'm not saying that you're not going to struggle. We all do. What I'm talking about is not showing a child, your child, the responsibilities of life. I feel like that even a struggling parent, because like I said, it's not about money. Even a struggling parent, to me, I feel like that parent would have and should have their primary goal in raising their children should be to show their children how not to struggle the way that we have. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Pooh Stank to have to go through the struggles in life that I went through. You know? I've always said, because it's true, the Bible says as a parent, you're supposed to create a storehouse for your child. You're supposed to do that. I mean, and like I said, it doesn't always have to be about money. The wealth of knowledge of how to make it. The wealth of understanding how, even though things may be bad right now, we may be struggling right now, you just lean on the Lord. And you keep praying and you keep doing your best. That's what I'm talking about. A wealth of knowledge is just as good as money. Yes, some of us have parents that worked all their life and they end up and they leave him and they leave us thousands of dollars in real properties and homes and CDs and all kind of stuff. You know, some of us get lucky enough to have parents that way. You know? But it's just as important. It is just as important for the ones who didn't to teach their children how to be financially secure. To teach their children that even though mama is struggling, even though daddy is struggling, we're just going to lean on God. God's going to take care of us. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just talking about hope. There are so many children, there are so many people's lives that the generational poverty, or in some cases, generational stupidity, is all that our future has to look forward to. I mean, I understand things happen in life, and I keep saying that because things happen in life. But that doesn't give you the right to infringe on your child's future before they even get there. I know my life ain't perfect. I know my life may not be the best. But me and production together, we strive every day to make sure that Pooh Stank, no matter what struggles that we're going through, she don't see that. She don't know about that. I think the parents should safeguard children from certain things. Now, you got to keep it real with them. Because they need to know struggle. They do. They need to know struggle. They need to know that you have to lean on God and depend on God for things, and that struggles are going to come, because they're going to come to everybody. Okay, here you are. You're going to have some struggles in your life. But if all they see is struggle, and through struggle you still don't teach them any responsibility, there's no way that I feel like a responsible parent, your child get 18, 19 years old, and they don't know how to handle finances. Every now and again, I might not do it all the time, but every now and again, I'm going to hand Pooh Stank that debit card and whisper my PIN number in her ear. And let her pay for the purchases that we're making. My husband's very, very good about asking her, like, okay, if you go to the store and you want to buy something that's $10.99 and you got a $20 bill, how much change should you get? You know? I just feel like that as parents, we've been charged to raise these children. And I just feel like no child, including you, asked to be here. But now that she is here, I don't want her to grow up and get grown and don't have any knowledge of what the world is going to be like. I'm not going to allow her to grow up and she get ready to get started on her own. And because my life was bad, or because I went through struggles, light bills and phones and apartment rentals and all kinds of stuff, all this kind of stuff. 'Cause people do this kind of stuff. People rent apartments in their children's name. They do. People put cell phones in, or when you had the landline, when the landline was a thing, people put landlines and stuff in. And, you know, children have bills on them that are defaulted before they ever get old enough to have a bill on their own. That's not good parenting. It's just not. I ain't judging nobody. I'm not. I understand struggle. What I'm talking about is, y'all, I feel like that the children are our future. And you reckon their future before they ever get started? I don't get that. I don't get that, y'all. I just don't get that. But there's a lot of things about parenting that I don't get. I don't get how you could be a parent and not want to be in your child's life. I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't get being a parent and not doing everything that you can do every day of your life or your child's life that you have here with them, and not striving to make their lives better than yours. I don't get it. That's why I say I can't judge. I can't, because I don't truly understand how some people think about their children. That conversation we had yesterday brought up all these feelings in me to the point where I said, I gotta talk about that too. You know, using children as pawns is one thing, But using their names and stuff before they get grown, that's the same thing. That's no different. You're just not using them as a partner against the parent. You're using them as a partner against the system. Same thing. Same thing. Like I said, I understand struggle. I understand the hustle. You know, you have a lot of kids. You get a lot of food stamps. I understand you got to sell some of your food stamps to keep the lights on. I get that. But what I don't get is that you selling all your food stamps for the different other things to try to take care of man and stuff like that, and then the children ain't got nothing to eat. This just don't go like that. I don't get it, y'all. I understand the struggle. I'm not talking down about nobody's struggle. That's not my place. But what I'm saying is that the children are our future. If you have struggled yourself and your child see you struggle all of their lives, that's okay. That's all right. But why not teach them how, when they get their life started, how not to struggle? How your word is your bond. If you make this bill, you got to pay this bill. Because if you don't, then you won't be able, you want your credit to be bad. You won't be able to get things. You should talk to children about credit. You know, once they get of age to know what money is and how it goes and da-da-da-da, and how you buy cars and all that kind of stuff, how you buy houses and stuff. I just feel like as a parent, we should do these type of things. And it's never too late to start. I want to send my child, whether I close my eyes and God called me from the glory, or she gets old enough to move out and have her own children, or whatever she's going to do. As a parent, I just feel like that we should weather the storm, so to speak, and make sure that they're prepared for the world. Definitely not stuck them ourselves. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Because there's so much that I want to say. There's so much that I want to get out. I don't even know if it's coming together and making sense. Really. But I pray for our babies. I really do. And there's a lot of brilliant and great parents out there that do all they can for their children. Even in the struggle. You ain't got to have a whole lot of money to give a child the necessity that they need to survive in life. You don't need that. All you need is a good moral compass to want them to do better. I've always wanted, since the day Poussaint was born, since the first time I laid eyes on my little bald head baby, there was something in me. There was some things that me and production agreed on. There were some things that we didn't even have to question, that we knew just from looking in her big old beautiful eyes, that we wanted life to be better for her than it was for us. That we would safeguard her from all hurt, harm, or danger, no matter what it costs, even if it costs us our lives. That we were committed to make sure that we built a structure for her where there were stepping stones, there were building blocks to where her life, when she got ready to get it started, that we as her fathers, that we had done the best that we could to make sure that she had the tools that were necessary for her to stand against the world and shield herself without us. I pray for our babies. I really, really do. And like I said, I'm not judging nobody's struggle. If you got a light bill in your child's name right now, you need to pay it off. And pay your light bill off and put your light bill in your own name. In my opinion. That's just my opinion. And I may cut that part out right there because I hate telling grown people what they need to do. But it would be favorable for your child. I just don't think that we as parents should put the mistakes that we make and the struggles that we have in our lives off on our children. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. I just don't. Anyway, y'all, like I said, I don't even know if what I was trying to say and what I was doing and what I had going on came out right. I really, really don't. But I see people I see things when it comes to people and how they govern the struggles and the things that we all go through in life. And they lay those struggles at the feet of their children. Whereas when their child gets old enough, they don't know nothing. All they've ever seen is struggle. And like I said, struggle is okay. That's all right. But you've got to show the child how to struggle. You got to show them how to make it. You know what I mean? You got to show them how to make it. You've got to give them some type of work ethic, some type of hustle, some type of get up and go, so they know how to take care of themselves. I don't know if I made a lot of sense today. I hope I did. But y'all, our babies are our future. They are. And it's our responsibility as parents. Like I said, a storehouse could mean a lot of things. A network of wealth, of knowledge is a storehouse. You know? Because one day they're going to be old enough, or they're going to be old, they're going to be old enough to leave you. Or one day you're not going to be here with them. So, I just feel like that sometimes parenting is not easy. It didn't come in a handbook. I know that for myself. But I also know that some children get to the age where it's time for them to start their own life, and they can't. They're behind the curve because of the mistakes that their parents made. And this is not fair. It's not fair. And y'all go through different stages in life. Like we talk about with income tax time, everybody booed up. Everybody booed up. They got that new man with them new Jordans on. They done take their money and they done gave this man this money to buy him this car. So you think he gonna ride you in it, but you let him put it in his name and he going on with the car. Now your children's income tax money gone. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about right there. You know. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But I do know that if you are in one of these situations that I've been talking about, it's never too late to change it. God can see you through anything. He will see you through anything. He will. And like I said, y'all, to ruin your child's future is to put extra struggle on your child, for your grandchild. What we do in this generation for our children that are the next, you either can make it better for the next generation so they can make it better for the following generation, or you can wreck the next generation to make it a struggle for the following generation. It's all up to you. But I do know we all should be thankful. We all should be grateful that God has blessed us with these little bundles of joy. And we should try to make their future be better. Anyway, I'm full. I'm full. And like I said, I don't even know if what I've been talking about, if it doesn't come together right. I really don't know. Because it was so much balled up in me that I wanted to say that maybe it didn't come out right. All I know is that our babies are our future. And bad parenting in ways as such as what I've been talking about, you're making it a generational struggle, as opposed to trying to give them the tools that they need so that they don't have to struggle as we have. Now, that's what I want to say. Yeah, I think that last little part got it all in there right, okay? I love you guys so much. I truly do, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I said, y'all, this was my mama's Catalina dressing. It was like a Frito pie when my mama made it, because she used to put Fritos in it and mix it all up, and you just ate it like that with crackers or whatever, or just with the Fritos, however you wanted to. But I liked it kind of deconstructed with the chips on the side. But this is what my mom used to make for us, like a taco salad, and I love it. Try it out. Try it out. I promise you it's wonderful. It's really, really good. But I'm going to get up out of here. So I'm the newly Jan. Thank you guys so much for being here. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. Because you didn't have to be here. You could have chose to be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be right here with us, and we love you for it. So I'm existently Jan. That's a ground beef in my throat, y'all. So I'm existently Jan. Round and round we go, round and round we go. I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. You guys look, always remember that there's always more than one way home. All you set out to do is get there. So get there, people, get there. I love you all, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. And if you're not gonna watch me next time, you have lied to me. And I know you lied. Period. Bye, bye. All right, y'all. All right, I love you. If you listen to this, like I said, in one of them situations I was talking about, just clean that thing up so that you can aid the next generation, so the following generation can be a little bit better. You know what I mean? If you listen to me and you ain't had no children, I hope that you learned a little something about what I was talking about. Because you can destroy your child's future before it ever gets started. And if you are a child and you're in one of these situations, if you're seeing the struggle, pray to God, look to God, and look how your parent is maneuvering to get out of the struggle. There's always something to learn. I love you guys so much. I'm about to him. Bye.